Rana Pratap Singh is a renowned academician and eminent researcher, widely recognized for his contributions to cancer biology and higher education leadership. His research spans several critical areas, including tumor heterogeneity, cancer stem cells, resistance to radiotherapy and chemotherapy, tumor angiogenesis, cell cycle regulation, cell signaling pathways, and the effects of microgravity on cancer progression. Through his groundbreaking work, Professor Singh has made significant strides in understanding cancer mechanisms and advancing therapeutic strategies. He has also played a key role in conceptualizing and establishing the Patanjali Research Institute at Haridwar, initiating the Ayurveda Biology Program, BSc, MSc at JNU, conceptualized the medical school and hospital on the JNU campus, conceptualized and established a special center for systems medicine at JNU, and its founder has been a founder chairperson. So we are deeply honored to have you with us, sir, today. And once again, I extend a warm welcome to you and sincerely thank you for sparing time to be a part of this program. Thank you, sir, once again. I have given a brief of the FDP. I'm thankful to the industry partners, namely Mr. Deepak Malhotra, Mr. Madan Jha, and Mr. Ankit Mishra from GRAS Education Training Services Private Limited, for their valuable contribution in finalizing the content of the FDP and for acceding to our request to provide training support. I would request all the participants to engage fully, explore new ideas, and make the most of this opportunity to learn, share, and leverage this platform for innovation and academic growth. Once again, I welcome you all and look forward to a productive and enlightening journey together over the coming days. Thank you so much, everyone. I would now request the GRASTEC representative, Mr. Ankit Mishra, to kindly tell us more about the FDP. What contents are you going to cover? What is going to be the methodology and other all such things? Kindly over to Mr. Ankit Mishra.
Professor Upriti.
Yes, sir.
If you allow me, I can welcome all the faculty members. And the
sure, sir. Sure, sir.
And actually, I have to go to another event in 10 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Allow me 5 minutes. I can.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, sir.
My wishes to all the faculty members.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
So first of all, I am thankful for giving me this opportunity to connect online. And this is a very wonderful FDP program on business analytics for decision making. And nowadays, if we look at this topic, it is important in each and every respect of our human life and the society. Without analytics, nothing moves forward. That is what we know currently. And how important it is in decision making, that is very much evident from the current growth patterns in each and every aspect of life. So I am very much thankful to Professor Mohanty and Professor Malhotra for giving their valuable time to this FDP, and also they are going to share their experiences. They have vast experiences in the area of their expertise, and I am very much sure that all the participants are going to be benefited from your experience. In terms of, as you just heard about my background, since I'm a biologist, but in biology, also analytics is everywhere. Without analytics, moving from one step to another step, it is not possible. So now, currently we are discussing about the word which is called as prescriptive, which is very much used in the business, prescriptive. So in the science also, this is very much going to involve the innovation and the research, how we can prescribe the new SOPs or the new methods to come up with the conclusion of the existing results of the experiments. So this workshop, what I see is very much important with respect to the developments, whatever is happening in different areas of the society. And again, I am very much thankful to Professor Preeti and all other faculty colleagues from GBU and also AIU for supporting this workshop. And I am very much hopeful that the deliberations which are going to happen under this FDP is going to immensely benefit to all the participants in this program. So I'll just stop here with this note. And once again, I congratulate for this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. I'm sure that participants have been very encouraged by your kind words. Thank you so much, sir, for joining the session and
Thank
sparing
you.
with value.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So we'll continue with the FDP, and I would request Mr. Ankit Mishra to kindly brief about the workshop. And after that, we'll start with the session of or the address of Professor Mohanty.
Okay. Yeah, so first of all, respected dignitaries, senior faculty members, and esteemed guests, right? It's a very professional good morning to all of you. And I am like honored and truly excited to welcome such a distinguished group of academic leaders to this faculty development program on business analytics for decision making that has been organized by Gautam Buddha University, right? Now, what exactly the purpose of this FDP? Before I just continue, right? We know that India does not produce that much amount of oil, but we know that the data is a new oil, right? So we can say that in today's era, that the digital transformation data is not just the new oil; it's a complete new oxygen, right? And every strategic decision, whether it is like the government policies, academic institution, or the corporate boardrooms, right? These required that the data driven decision making. Am I right? Right. So the purpose of this FDP, it not just like a basic another training, right? It's a practical roadmap which empower you to work as a educator, to work as a researcher, to particularly influence what exactly that you are looking to get into the policy influencing kind of aspect, right? If I just simply consider what exactly the real business world problems, can I just say the business analyst is a language of business, right? If I know how to communicate with the language of business, I can definitely solve the business problem. And let me just give you the very basic example, right? If I just like everybody, like everyone delegates members, if I just give you 10 days old newspaper, will it be like, will you give me a single penny of it? No, right? Because we know that there is no use of like 10 days old news that are ongoing in the market. We generally like particularly work on real time analysis. That's why the government is focusing on, that's why the researchers are focusing on. And this faculty development program, the main purpose or the main agenda of this FDP is the bridging the gap between the industry and what exactly that they are working on, and what exactly that they are catering on day-to-day basis to their academic researcher, right? So may I just like want to continue with like, let me just share can I just share my screen?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, right. Yes, I briefly want you to just introduce what exactly our day-to-day roadmap, and I think my screen is visible to all of you, right? May I know everyone delegates member, right? So this is like the business analytics faculty development program, and myself Ankit Mishra. I'm an industry expert. I have like more than 8+ years of experience. I know particularly how to churn the data, how to work with the data, how to get the real-time insight with the data, and this is the main purpose of this faculty development program, right? So like we have to start with the basic journey of what exactly that we have spent over the years in the data, and we know that the data is a very decision making tool that we have to use on day to day basis, right? We know that McKinsey has conducted a survey in 2023, and right now, may I know everyone facing almost $2 to $3 billion of losses on day-to-day basis if I am not willing to get the data or the real-time insight on a day-to-day basis, right? Whether it is related to like healthcare sector, automotive sector, manufacturing sector, semiconductor manufacturing sector, and so on, right? So it's very important to take a decision based on the data what we are particularly getting from day to day, right? It's like if we have a like very limited data, I can simply like particularly analyze data on very short span of time. Suppose like if I have to cater like thousands of person, I can simply do this. But what if I have to connect with the billions of people on day-to-day basis and take the decision? So it's very important to work on a real-time analysis, and that's where the business analyst or the data analyst or artificial intelligence, machine learning particularly plays their role, right? So we have divided that complete roadmap to particularly work with artificial intelligence, what exactly the use of. So I request everyone to particularly like is right. So it's just a very humble request, right? So we know that right current today era is right particularly related to artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is just like mimicking a human intelligence. Let me just give you the situation. Like if I have that machine that can particularly train on humongous volume of data that are present available right now in the market, if we have that kind of like level of intelligence, can I say this is a artificial intelligence? Yes, of course. So artificial intelligence is just nothing, it's just a mimicking of a human intelligence, and the algorithm that artificial intelligence work on is a machine learning algorithm. When it comes to business analytics, it's very important to use all those machine learning techniques, deep learning techniques, how to particularly imply all these things to get a real time decision making. And that is the main purpose of this faculty development program, right? We have to understand what exactly the data life cycle, what are the KPIs, what are the problems that we generally encounter on day-to-day basis. Suppose like the Tata company facing their like day-to-day losses, the clients or the customers are not interested in buying their cars because of the like the design problem or the manufacturing defect or the like engine problem, any sort of issues related to this. So business analyst is the right person that can learn that particularly show these are the business problem, these are the business problem that we have to cater, we have to find the solution by based on what, by based on trending technologies that we already know, whether it could be related to Excel, it could be related to Power BI, it could be related to Tableau, Python, machine learning, data science, and sort of all these things, right? This FDP covers how to particularly create the BRDs. It's not like I know the problem and let me just start with the solution of this, right? We have to work on this, what exactly the BRDs, what are the functional requirement. There is a business analyst that particularly work on all these things. So can I just say in a very simple statement, if we have a business problem and if we want the solution, so the business analyst is the right person that can bridge the gap between the business problem to the data driven decision making, right? So this is the main agenda or the main particularly planning of this kind of workshop. And I truly admire Gautam Buddha University, all faculty members and respected scientists, teachers, faculties. It's been an honor for me to like particularly work on this FDP and particularly work on all these kinds of stuffs that are ongoing in the market. So that this is the main requirement of all these kind of faculty development program. We started with the real world example, Tata Steel, Swiggy's, PNG, any sort of companies, right? So our curriculum are divided into 5 different sort of modules, and I think all of you have like all their modules that covers with from day 1 to day 5, right? Let me just share that before I just start with the day 1, we'll deep dive into what exactly the business analytics, the basic foundational model of the statistics. Let me just say a single statement. If I know how to use statistics in data, I have already implemented the 50% portion of machine learning technique. Machine learning is nothing, it's just a statistical implementation of a mathematical modeling, right? If I know how to use the statistical foundation, I can simply work on the machine learning technique. So this is the main purpose of particularly learning all this kind of stuff, whether it is like Excel or the basic concept related to like the data cleaning, the data sorting, filtering, lookup function, index and match function, right? It's very important. We'll start with the day 2, which covers the how to particularly create the requirement and the draft, and then we'll learn how to tell our story. It's not right related to these are the draft that we have created, but I don't know what to tell with the like the delegates or the diplomat that we have, right? It's very important to work on the principle of storytelling, and where we learn how to use the all KPIs concept and all. Then we start with the day 3, where I'll cover the basic concept of Python, not only the basic, how to use all those machine learning concepts inside the business analytics. Our main agenda is to find the business problem, work on that business problem, and solve the business problem, whatever the technique, whatever the tools that we have. And believe me, India has not that much amount of crude oil, but we know that we are living in an era of data, and India has its own data. But the problem that we are facing, that we don't have the data centers. That's why the government are already working on to particularly implant the data centers, so that we can get their own data, and we can particularly, if we are getting their own data, we can work on those data to learn the decision making by churning or by analyzing the data set that we have. Then when it comes to day 4, we learn how to storytell our with data with the dashboard design, whether it is with the use of Tableau, Looker Studio, the Zoho. Like we have the Zoho Analytics, we have the IBM Cognos, right? We have multiple BI tools. But when it comes to business analysts, it's very important to learn what kind of BI tools are right now using in the market, and what is most efficient way to use all these BI tools, right? And the final full day will equip with the Tableau, which is like industrial oriented capstone project, right? So all the purpose of this kind of workshop to learn how to get the business problem, how to understand all those business problem, and apply all these tools and techniques to particularly solve the problem related to business, whatever the techniques or the tools that you have. If you just save company billions of dollars, the company will going to invest millions of dollars at least on you, right? So this is the main agenda, to learn not only the business analyst, to learn how exactly the AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, the agent AI, or the business analyst, the data analyst, and the data scientist, what exactly are they doing right now in the market. So this is the main objective of this kind of workshop, and this is from my end.
Okay, thank you so much, Ankit Mishra ji,
Right.
for praising the
and
faculty about.
And
Yeah.
let me just say one more thing, ma'am. I would like to hand over to Mr. Deepak sir, and he will briefly let you know about what exactly the grass tech do and the other verticals that the grass tech has, right? Deepak sir.
Ankit ji, I'm sorry to
Okay.
interrupt. Actually, we have
No,
our
no issue, ma'am.
expert, Professor Mohanty, with us. He has to address the gathering and he
Definitely.
needs to leave also in time because of his other schedule. So,
No
if
issue,
you
ma'am.
could, we can have the session of Deepak Malhotra ji a little later once the Mohanty sir's talk is over. We can move on to
That's
his
fine.
address. And thank you so much for apprising the faculty members about the content of the FDP that we are going to cover in the next 5 days. And we are in any case getting connected for the next coming days. So now I would request Professor Mohanty to kindly take over and enlighten us on the prospects and the career prospects, the importance, the significance of business analytics in today's competitive world. Over to Professor Mohanty, please.
Good morning to all. I must thank
Very good morning.
Dr. Indu, who is well known to me since last 15 years. And though I am not at Lucknow right now, I am right now I am visiting to IIT Mandi, and I have a class schedule at 11, but I have shifted to 12 because I have to participate in this session. Yesterday I was, and thanks Dr. Indu for giving me an opportunity to have an interaction with you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Joining.
And I am seeing a lot of dignitaries are sitting here, though I do not know the names of many. Dr. Deepak Malhotra and his name is appearing. So I must just wish best to everyone who is sitting here. And yesterday I was seeing the schedule, and I was allotted 10 minutes to talk. So that's why I didn't prepare any PPT.
It's okay, sir.
And what I will do, I will just tell the business analytics courses I do take also at IIM Lucknow, and also at 12 o'clock here there is a class on business analytics. Now I must say, what is this business analytics? In fact, there was nothing, a new term like business analytic we were following before also, much before. And just a name is given right now, worldwide, business analytic, and people are getting attracted to it. Basically, when I joined as a MSc student at Barampur University in Odisha, that is in mathematics. In fact, it was a pure mathematics, abstract mathematics. I was talking to my teachers. What is this mathematics? Is purely abstract. Nobody will apply. Nothing is there. But in fact, there are three things in mathematics I found. One is algebra, one is topology, and one is analysis. Algebra means the things which are discrete, one after other, it can be counted. And topology means something on space, design. And analysis means something it cannot be counted one by one. For example, temperature, stock price rise maybe 1 to 2%. Temperature may increase 3 to 4%. Nobody will tell exactly 3%. So whenever there is a continuity is coming analysis, when there is a discrete is coming algebra, when there is a space or design, it is coming topology. And these things cover all the realities of the world, and some of them are coming towards business applications. And that's why I call it is a business analytic. In fact, it was there before also. It is a age-old tradition. And nowadays, people do talk about STEM-based MBA. STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It is the right now it is STEM. So anything, whichever is given to you, whether it is information, you call it is information, or you can call it data. In mathematics, it is called parameters. In economics, it is called parameters or characters, whatever you call. So these information in general, and that include that is known as data, basically bring it and do it some analysis. Analysis in the sense what you want, accordingly use some techniques of mathematics. For example, you can summarize this arithmetic. You can take most of them. Linguistically, you can do it most of them. 50% of them is quantitatively, most of them is linguistically. You can do any summarization for your need. We call it as a data cleaning. In fact, in data mining, it is called data cleaning. And in fact, we were doing that one before also need-based data. That was need-based information, need-based some collection. I want to do some problem, I need this information. Previously, we don't call it as a data mining, data analysis, data, but it was doing that. And when these data will be fit into a model. Fit into a model means either algebraic model or analytical model. Analytical means continuity analysis model, real analysis, function analysis, differential equation. These are all analysis. Topology, general topology, algebraic topology, these are all space oriented. Algebra, linear algebra, vector space, these are all discrete oriented. And put use something, the technique what you studied, and call it as a data analysis. And you can form a model by mixing different techniques of analysis, discrete mathematics or algebra, even topology, and mixtures, so many mixtures if you develop, aiming towards something, these are called optimization models. And these optimization models, using data, you can develop something towards a goal, financial goal, marketing goal, some business goal, or some business aspiration. We call it as a business analysis. In fact, business analysis is two types. Get the data, use the mathematical techniques, some techniques, Those techniques you need not learn. Now it is available in the different various ways of function. If you use Python, there are so many libraries are there. These are model automatically use it and get it. Don't need to learn algebra. That will come automatically. And in Excel also there are different add-ins are there. For example, solver, decision tree, then what is that sensitivity. All these things you can use it and get it which is the result. You need not learn algebra. You need not learn analysis. That is key in R also libraries are there. Python also it is there. So use it and apply this one to business analytics. And moreover, what is to be used, how it is to be collected, and how is to be reached to your goal, that is being needs little intelligence. And that anybody can do who has studied well in the school level or college level. Or even the faculty members, those who are present here, I request them and advise them also. Please make see and become very particular that students should learn. If the students will not learn, they will not come to know also what to use. There is something to be used. Though the library or the computer is available, how to use it is not. If I remember, nowadays, in any university, including IIMs and IITs, to be very frank, I am telling the truth, the students doesn't want to learn, do not want to learn. It is a fact. And everybody wants placement. Any company which will give you placement, they will give you money, they expect something from you. And expectation will be fulfilled provided you are a learned man. And learned man is required, the faculty members are required to make the students learn. And it is not easy for the faculty members to make the students learn. You have to do in such a way students will be motivated to learn. It is something they should feel that I should learn. Telling something do and realizing the students themselves to do, there is a difference. Telling somebody the Rasagolla is sweet and testing somebody, the Rasagolla is sweet, the person who tested, he will think differently than the person who has heard. So I would request the faculty members, please do something like that. Learning is more important. And with this, I will tell the final of the business analytics is basically collect the data, use some techniques what you learn or what is available, and how to use that learning is required, though you did not need the technique, learn the technique. But what techniques to be used, you should know about it. Doctor might not be knowing the full experiment of a medicine, but he knows what is to be used. So that's why he prescribes the medicine. So that they should learn it. And that is known as data analysis you can call, data analysis you can call, that you call statistical analysis. And previously it was called statistical techniques. This is nothing. And after that, use some model, mixture of mathematical models, that is optimization model, and go to the goal of the business. That's all I would say, Dr. Indu and the dignitaries. That is my talk. I talk about business analytics. That is on the core of the what is business. This will conclude my one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your kind words and enlightening us on the significance of business analytics. And we have been using business analytics for long years ahead. I mean, from the previous many years, we have been using this analytics, but it has been given a new name. And of course, there are so many additions to it. and like how mathematics play a crucial role in, making the entire business analytics field more useful for and applicable for other disciplines, and how interdisciplinarity can be brought into the analytics field, how the fields can be uh, integrated, and all such things. I think these are very important, and every participant must understand the significance of business analytics in the context of what we have just discussed. So I think, sir, with your talk, with your address, the participants undoubtedly they would have been inspired, and they would have got a lot of understanding of business analytics. So moving ahead, thank you so much, sir, once again for joining the session and apprising us about the analytics field. So I would now request Deepak Malhotra ji to kindly brief the
Acha,
audience
before
about.
that, Dr. Indu, can I leave right now?
Yeah, yes, sir. Because you have class, I think you should
I
continue
have a
with
class
the
right now.
session.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
once again, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So now I would request Deepak ji to tell us more about the GrassTech Education and Services Private Limited, and how we are going to organize this FDP and make it more useful for the users, for the participants and attendings.
Sure, ma'am. First of all, a very good morning, Dr. Indu and Dr. Nidhi and all the delegates and participants from GBU. On behalf of GRASS, I welcome you all, and we really feel privileged and honored to be a part of this exciting journey of another 5 days. We all work very hard towards ensuring that we offer the best to our students. But this initiative of providing emerging technologies to the faculty members is a great initiative by the GBU. And we definitely should work towards our trainers, our faculties, so that we can upgrade them and we can upskill them on the emerging things which are coming in the market. So thank you so much once again, who allowed us and gave us this opportunity to be a part of this initiative. GRASS has been in the space of training from the last 18 years now. It was founded by two IIM graduates, Mr. Ajay Swaroop and Mr. Gautam Sen Gupta. And we have been providing training to unemployed youth on various technical skills from the last 18 years now. We have a training center which is based out of Noida Sector 3, and we have multiple training centers in multiple districts and cities. We work with Government of India, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. We work with Ministry of Minority. We work with Ministry of Urban Development and various other government agencies to provide training programs not only to their students but to their faculty members as well. We conducted training programs for Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University, Calcutta University, and like many other colleges across India. So this program, when we designed this program, business analytics program for decision making, I would say that in each, like even when we talk about very small things today, like just listening a music on Spotify or just watching a movie on Netflix, today these companies are using data to influence the customers and to make the best decision for their customers and to offer the best services what they can according to the customers. So you see that, yes, when you logged into Netflix or when you logged into Spotify or when you order something on Blinkit or when you use Ola services. So all this data is being used in a manner which makes the customer lives more easy. And the companies are able to do it for their own profit as well, but to offer the best services to the customers as well. And they are able to do this by using the tools and the resources which are available in the tech industry today. So Ankit, in these 5 days, will take you through the tools and the resources. Like he has already mentioned, the Excel, Advanced Excel, Power BI, Tableau. These are the things which we will be using to understand that how data can be used in a manner which can solve multiple problems and which can enhance our customer experience, where we can predict future trends. And if we are able to do this, then obviously we are able to satisfy our customers in a better manner. We are able to make more money. We are able to offer the best to offer and do well for our economy as well. So this program has been designed in a manner which not only gives you the talks about the case studies, the real time environment, but also gives you hands-on practical exposure. So at the end of the session also, we will have a project, we will have a demonstration. So you will be making a small project also. So, so you will definitely undergo a program which can give you hands-on experience and which will help you in your day-to-day lives, as well as when you go and talk to students and deliver training programs to the students, then also you will be able to understand the value of the data and how to utilize it. So I'm sure after 5 days or during these 5 days, it will be a very good value addition program for all of you. And thank you once again to allow us to be a part of this journey. I will hand over to Ankit for the next 5 days. And I guess we will meet again after 5 days to take a feedback and understand that how this training has been helpful to all of you. Thank you once again, Dr. Indu. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Deepak ji, for apprising us, for giving us information about how this FDP will be conducted and what GrassTech has been doing across the country. So now I would request, since we have reached the end of the session, I would request Dr. Banerjee. Dr. Banerjee, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, madam.
Yeah. I would request Dr. Banerjee to propose vote of thanks, post which we will start with the sessions. Over to you, Dr. Banerjee.
So thank you very much, ma'am. So good morning to all. It's my great privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the School of Management and the Administrative Development Center, Gautam Buddha University, as we are bringing to close this intellectually enriching inaugural session of 1 week faculty development program on business analytics for decision making. I express our deep gratitude to Professor Rana Pratap Singh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Gautam Buddha University, for gracing this occasion as the chief guest. Sir, your inspiring presence and words of wisdom have set the tone for academic excellence and innovative thinking in the realm of analytics and decision making. Your unwavering support continues to motivate us in our pursuit of meaningful academic engagement. We are equally honored to have had with us Professor B.K. Mohanty from IEM Lucknow as our guest of honor. Sir, your thoughtful address today and your broader contributions to the field of analytics and pedagogy have greatly enriched our. We thank you for sharing your valuable insights and for your continued encouragement towards capacity building and in management education. A heartfelt thank to Mr. Deepak Chief Operating Officer at GrassTech Education and Training Centers Services Private Limited, for joining us and sharing practical perspectives from the industry side of data-driven decision making. Your presence has strengthened the academic industry interface that we are trying to build. I also take this opportunity to thank all the participant faculty members and scholars from across institution who brought immense enthusiasm, curiosity, and collaborative spirit to the program. Your engagement made this session very successful. The program would also not have been successful without the excellent coordination and efforts of the School of Management and the Administrative Development Center at GBU. I extend my sincere appreciation to the Dean, Dr. Indu Preti, all the faculty members, organizing committee members, and volunteers who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this event a success. Finally, I extend thanks to AIU and GBU Academic for their support and guidance in organizing this FDP and for providing us the platform to grow a community of educators committed to academic excellence and innovation. With that, I once again thank each and every one of you who contributed to the success of this program. Let us carry forward the learnings from this week and continue to use analytics not just as a tool but as a strategic compass for better decision making in our institutions and beyond. Thank you all.
So thank you so much, Dr. Banerjee, for proposing vote of thanks. We are now closing the inaugural session, and I would request the GrassTech representatives to kindly share the link um, for the forthcoming sessions. So the link will be shared with the participants, and I think the entire management now would be done with the from your side. Am I right? Because we want to record the sessions also. So,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ankit. Yeah.
okay. So thank you so much, everyone. So we are taking a break of 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we'll start the sessions formally. So thank
Right.
you all for joining. Have a
Thank you.
great day.
Thank you.